Hello everyone, and we're back for another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for today's episode, this is not your average bear. This is the LEGO compatible custom Arctodus, or the short-faced bear. But first of all, I'd like to thank YouTube.com Audio Library for this awesome background music. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification button. Just click on the icons below. Thanks everyone! The Get This PC contest winners will be announced at the end of the video, but for now, here is how to join. First, click on the Extinct Bricks logo or icon, and then click on the community link to see all my posts. It just went dark. Anyways, here is the making of the Arctodus. Of course, I started off with just kit bashing, and then I moved on with this sculpting phase. Now the sculpting phase is quite tricky as is because this is actually a new sculpt for me, sculpting a bear. This is the first time I've ever made one, and I had to make several adjustments, of course. After several hours of sculpting, here is the finished product or finished sculpt of the Arctodus, or the short-faced bear. And since I was actually satisfied with the sculpt, I moved on with some wet sanding and then primered the figure. Initially, I had the Jurassic World, the game reference for the Arctodus. However, you will see later on that I have changed the plan into something more bear-like in appearance, because actually when I was doing this Arctodus and patterning it after the Jurassic World Arctodus, it was actually looking like a panda to me, so I went on with several more tones of browns and several layers of white as well, just to mimic that of the photo that I will reference in a bit. So I end up using this yellowish brown on most parts of the body, and then several other details had to be added, such as this one. And that actually finishes the making of Arctodus. Now it's time for us to move on to assemblex. You can do it, and let's bolt in. This actually contains just 4 parts to it. It's very simple. I actually already attached the lower jaw part to it because it's quite hard and very tricky to put in. So let's start the assemblex. Let's start with the forelegs and then with the hind legs. Let's start with the right one, and then let's put on the left. Once that snugly fits, let's move on with the hind legs. This time, let's start with the left one and then finish it off with the right hind leg. And that finishes off the figure. Let's put it on a standing position. And there you go, the LEGO compatible custom Arctodus. Now it is time for us to have a closer look. Now for the closer look, hello everyone, this is the Arctodus, and I actually based this figure off from this photo. I got this photo from signnews.com, but let me know if you know the artist. EB will be back later for some size comparisons, but for now let us continue on with the closer look. Now you can see here that the Arctodus here is pretty much covered in fur. There are certain fur details exemplified by those black stripings on its sides. It has also several white markings on the back as well as that of the face. The articulation will have this movement on the neck, as well as it can also open and close its mouth, like so. Let's just focus the camera a bit. There you have it. Other than the neck and also the mouth moving, this figure can also move its hind legs and also its front legs. By this, the figure can actually have several positions to it, such as this sitting position, which most bears do on their rest time. Also, this bear can also stand on its hind legs. I believe this is what bears do when they want to intimidate or scare off other predators or other humans for that matter. See, it makes it really tall and really big. Now, to be able to have this stand, you will have to actually put it on the base plate, because look at the feet, they're so small and cute. And there you have it, the bear that stands up, much like how Yogi does it. You can also see that the details on the white fur is actually carried over to its chest. And that's it for the Arctodus. Now it's time for us to have size comparisons. Now, of course, for the size comparisons, I will be bringing out Usher here. Oh no, this is not Usher, this is Eevee, and comparing it with the Arctodus on a standing position. Height-wise, Eevee is no match for the Arctodus, such as that depicted in the picture. Even when it's actually standing on all fours, the Arctodus figure is still larger than that of Eevee. See? Alright, so that's about it for the size comparisons on Eevee, or the regular human being, and the Arctodus. Now let's put the Arctodus again on the stand, and so it can be easily compared with other creatures that I have. Now for these comparisons, I will be bringing out the carnivores or the predators of the Megafauna collection. And first up is our Forest Racus. Now, you can see here that the Forest Racus is really tall and really scary. I haven't really done any modifications to it yet, but soon enough I'll be adding several more birds or terror birds. You can see here that the bear, or our Arctodus here, is taller than the Forest Racus. Actually, I'm excited to make more terror birds in the future, but let me know in the comments below what other terror birds you want to see. Now, here again is another comparison, the Andrewsarchus. Now, as most of you may have already seen this, this Andrewsarchus is actually based off from the Entelodont family, which is now considered to be its base genome at least. Comparing both, of course, you can see here that the Arctodus is taller than the Andrewsarchus. However, the Andrewsarchus will have a larger head compared to that of the Arctodus, like so. Larger head, larger mouth, larger teeth, larger head. I'd like to see this both battle at some time, but do watch out for it. Maybe soon I'll have stop motions for my creatures very soon. Alright, now for the last comparison, this will be one of the most famous predators of the Ice Age. This is the Smilodon. And you can see here the saber-tooth cat. It has this knife-like teeth to it, or canines, and definitely those teeth are actually larger than that of the Arctodus. However, Arctodus is still larger than that, or taller than that of the Smilodon. I do know that there are other carnivores in the megafauna world, so guys, if you do have any suggestions, please comment down below. And this so far is the collection that I have for my carnivores in the megafauna collection. Videos have been released for these 3 creatures, or these 3 figures, so check them out after this video. And since all 4 carnivores are already lined up, it is now time for us to have a roll call. Let's start with the Smilodon, Andrewsarchus, Forest Racus, Arctodus, or the short-faced bear. And that's it for our collection so far on all things carnivores for megafauna. I hope you like it. Now it is time for us to have some last looks on the Arctodus. Now, the Arctodus actually means bear tooth. In Greek words, they are Arctos, meaning bear, and Odus, meaning tooth. Bear tooth. The Arctodus lived in the Middle Pleistocene period to the early Holocene, around 1.8 million years ago to 11,000 years ago, and is under the Ursidae family. It stood up to 12 feet high and weighed around 2,600 pounds. Alright, I think someone is celebrating its birthday today, and it's Arctodus, or the short-faced bear. And that's about it for our video today. And speaking of birthdays, we do have a birthday celebrant. Happy birthday to Dilly Pradi. And now for our lucky picks. And here they are. Mo Junaidi, Inga W, Marco Perini, Mariana Delamore, Grumpy Soap Studio, Dinosaurus Imperius, Eduardo Oliveira, Concert Van Hoven, and Paulino Ranjo and Cezanne Jimenez. Congratulations everyone! And now for top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Mauro Calaño,
Top 9.
Antonio Liti,
Top 8.
Tyrannosaurus Animation Studios,
Top 7.
Rusticaway Recensi,
Top 6.
Bizarre Mars,
Top 5.
Minecraft Boy,
Top
the
4.
Jurassic World Gang,
Top 3.
Becky Patrick,
Top 2.
Mohamed Mammon, and
Top
the GCL. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guess the Species contest. Also, our babies Moira and Asher has their own vlog now, The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and subscribe to their channel as well. Thanks for the support everyone! Please also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and here in YouTube. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brain roar!